Year 4 and welcome to chapter 4 of The Person Controller by David Baddiel. If you joined me for the last chapter, you might remember that while searching for a new controller, Ellie and Fred were rudely interrupted by the Fawcett twins. So let's find out a little bit more about them. Like Fred and Ellie, Isla and Morris were twins, but also like them, a boy and a girl, and therefore also non-identical twins. But unlike Fred and Ellie, they were really obviously non-identical. Isla was very, very pretty, tall for her age and slim, with blue eyes and a tiny nose and long hair that she would sometimes sweep back across her face as if she was in a shampoo advert. Morris looked like a badly shaven gorilla. New pupils at the school therefore tended to be frightened of Morris, which they were right to be, but the person they really needed to be frightened of was Isla, because Morris and Isla Fawcett were the Bracketwood school bullies. They prided themselves on it. They spent a lot of time working on their bullying style. They had even been heard to talk about their bullying brand, and within that brand also Morris did more of the actual physical work. He covered Chinese burn, dead legs, and wedges. It was Isla who was the mastermind. We've got a picture of them there. Isla and Morris Fawcett, the other twins. Go away, said Ellie. I don't think so, said Isla, reaching over and turning the laptop screen towards her and her brother. Oh, they said, both going sarcastically on the middle O. Ellie raised her eyes to heaven. How long have you two been practicing that? She said. About 3. Shut up, Morris, said Isla. Anyway, I see you're looking for video game stuff, are you? Yeah, are you? Said Morris, who tended, when not exactly sure what to do, read the whole bullying thing, just to repeat what Isla said. Well spotted, said Ellie. Thank goodness there's a photo on the screen so that you could work that out. How would you have known if it was just words? Very funny, said Isla. At least I can see it without glasses. There's nothing wrong with wearing glasses. Oh, isn't there? Should we go and ask Rashid if he likes girls with glasses, or for that matter, girls with braces and pigtails and who still dresses like they're in year 1? Ellie blushed and looked away. Rashid Khan was universally considered to be the most handsome boy in the class. More importantly, he was also universally considered to be the nicest boy in the class. Now, Ellie wasn't very interested in boys. She was much more interested in video games. But something about Rashid did make her feel a bit funny inside. A long time ago, back in year 4, before Isla Fawcett had completely grown into the bully she was now, Ellie had stupidly confided this to her, and now she was always worried that one day Isla was going to tell Rashid, who Ellie was sure probably liked Isla, or at least girls who looked like Isla, more than Ellie anyway. Fred, knowing that the mention of Rashid had embarrassed his sister, said, Leave it, Isla. Sorry, what was that? Said Isla, turning to him. Yeah, what was that? Said Morris, also turning to him. It was true. Fred hadn't said it very loudly. Nothing, said Fred. Oh, that's very odd, said Isla. Yeah, very odd, said Morris, improvising. Because I'm sure you said something. Was it maybe something about being a boy who isn't even as good at video games as his sister? Yeah, his sister, said Morris. Fred looked away, embarrassed, even though he didn't mind at all that his sister was better than him at video games. He did mind people at school making fun of him for it, which some did. Not because Ellie had told everyone, but because Eric at Bracketwood's lost parent teacher evening, when asked by their form teacher, Miss Parr, what he thought Ellie's particular talents were, had said, Video games. You'd have thought that would have been the boy, but no, she's the one with the magic fingers. Unfortunately, Eric's voice was very loud and booming, and everyone in their form and most of the rest of the school had heard. In fact, Fred, you're probably even worse at video games than you are at actual games, said Isla. Yeah, actual games, said Morris. Like, said Isla, turning to Morris. There was a pause. What? Said Morris. I thought you might say this bit, says Isla. Morris frowned. What bit? The bit about which games he's rubbish at. Like, give some examples. Morris looked blank. Oh, come on, Morris, said Isla. Do you have any idea how hard it is to always drive the bullying? To have to come up with all the clever things to say to humiliate other children. Frankly, I'm starting to think you're just a passenger in what we are doing here. Morris frowned again. Then he frowned some more. Finally, his face cleared. Football, he said, clicking his fingers. Yes, well done, Morris. Yeah. What are you worse at, Fred? FIFA or football? You could hardly be worse at FIFA because I've never seen anyone so bad at football. Yeah, so bad at football, said Morris. Oh, shut up, said Ellie, getting up to face the bullies. Yeah, shut up, said Fred, getting up and facing them too. He had had enough. Because football meant a lot to Fred. He wanted more than anything to be in the Bracketwood first 11s. He wanted to be in the Bracketwood first 11 and score the winning goal in the final of the Bracketwood and surrounding area inter-school winter trophy. Ever since he was old enough, he had gone to the school trials for the team, and every year he hadn't got in. Every year something had gone wrong. Let's just take a moment out from the main story to look at the last time Fred went to one of the trials for the school football team. Okay, children, well, I hope you're enjoying our new book, and join me next time for chapter 5 to find out what happened to Fred when he went to the school football trials. Okay, see you soon, guys. Bye.